Hello, welcome to another customer self-service video. In this video, we will be discussing the bank account question type that can be used in your supplier management questionnaire surveys to collect bank account information from your suppliers. The entry and collection of banking data needs to be simple and seamless. For buyers, they need a structured way to collect banking details from suppliers. And suppliers need the ability to enter banking information for all of their financial institutions, as well as make changes to these as needed. The bank account question type includes a set of predefined fields for collecting bank information. No longer do users need to add individual questions to a questionnaire for each bank detail field. Now they can simply add the bank account question, and it contains all of the applicable fields needed to collect for bank account information. When you use the bank account question type with a repeatable section, it gives suppliers the ability to add details for as many financial institutions as they need. The usage of the bank account question type significantly simplifies the creation of your supplier management templates. It also allows suppliers to easily add data for multiple financial institutions, as well as providing masking and advanced validation for your bank account information. Now let's head over to the application and get a closer look at the bank account question type and how it can be used in your supplier questionnaires. To demonstrate how to set up the bank account question type, I've just created a sample survey questionnaire. This field type can be used in any survey questionnaire. It can be used in your registration questionnaire or any other modular questionnaires that you may create. Like any other survey, we're going to go ahead and go to the content section and add our content. In this case, we want the supplier to be able to add as many bank account question types as they need for each one of their banking institutions. In order to do this, we need to have the bank account field type in a repeatable section. The first thing we're going to do is click on Add and select Repeatable Section Parent. We'll go ahead and give this a name. And then we're going to go to Add again, and now we're going to select Repeatable Section. Make sure it's checked that it's going to add inside. So as you can see, we're adding a new repeatable section under the repeatable section parent. I'm going to go ahead and just give this the same name. And now we're going to go ahead and want to add our question. Again, making sure that add inside is checked. You can see now we're adding our question underneath our repeatable section, which is underneath our repeatable section parent. So for the question, I'm going to go ahead and give it the title or the name. And then for the answer type, here's where we're going to go down and select the bank account field type. For the purposes of the demo, I'm going to leave everything else the same, and then we're going to go ahead and click on Done. So you can see that we've got our question underneath our repeatable section, which will allow the supplier to add as many bank account sections as they need to cover every one of their banks. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at what this looks like for a supplier. Okay, so we have submitted a survey questionnaire to our supplier. The survey contains our one question that we created about the banking information. So the supplier is going to need to go and click on Add Banking Information. So now you can see that we have our banking information question that contains all the relevant fields for bank account information. Previously, before the bank account question type, you would have to set up a question for each one of the data elements that you wanted to collect about banking information, and then you would have to repeat that section for each instance of bank information that you wanted to collect. So I'm going to quickly fill this out. So I've gone ahead and filled out all the information for this particular bank, and now we want to add the second one. So we're going to go down and click on Add Banking Information, and you can see it creates another instance of the bank account question and tags it with the number 2. So I can go ahead and fill out this information as well. So I've gone ahead and entered all the data for my second bank. At this point, the supplier could go ahead and add another instance if they had another bank that they needed to provide information for. In this case, we're just going to go ahead and go back up to the top and click OK. You can see here that we have banking information entered for 2 different banks. We could select that and view them. For now, though, we're just going to go ahead and submit our response. We can see that our response has been submitted, and we can go ahead and log out. So now that we have submitted the response as the supplier, I've logged back in and approved the response. If we go in and view the survey, we're able to see that it has been approved. And if we go down and look at the actual questionnaire, we can see our banking information that was entered by the supplier. So that concludes the overview on the bank account question type that can be used in your supplier management questionnaires. Hopefully you have found this information valuable, and thanks for watching.